Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived a man known to everyone, not for his wealth, but for his dedication, his relentless hard work, and his unwavering principles. He was a towering figure in the world of business, a self-made man, someone who had built his empire brick by brick, with sweat and sacrifice. But despite all his success, he carried one deep worry in his heart: his son. While the father was the embodiment of hard work, the son was the exact opposite: lazy, carefree, and entitled. He often laughed at his father's busy life, mocking his early mornings and late nights. He would say, "Why work so hard, Dad? We already have everything." The father's heart ached. He realized success built with sweat would mean nothing if it wasn't passed down with the right values. One evening, sitting in his study, he came up with a plan to teach his son the lesson of a lifetime. He called his son and said sternly, "Tomorrow you must earn your own money. Go to the market, find a job, labor if you must, but if you return home empty-handed, this house will no longer be your shelter." The son froze. For the first time, he saw his father's eyes not filled with warmth, but with steel. Frightened, confused, and helpless, he ran to his mother. "Mom, Dad has gone mad. He wants me to work like a laborer," he cried. The mother, loving and soft-hearted, couldn't see her son in pain. She quietly slipped a gold coin into his hand and whispered, "Go, give this to your father. Tell him you earned it." Evening came. The father returned from his long day. "So, son, what did you earn?" he asked. Proudly, the boy handed him the gold coin. Without a word, the father said, "Good, now go outside and throw it into the well." Confused but wanting to avoid trouble, the son did as he was told. He tossed the coin into the dark waters without a second thought. The next day, the same command echoed in the house. "Go, work, earn." This time, the father made sure the mother was not around. The boy, still desperate, ran to his sister. "Sister, please help me. Dad is being so cruel." Moved by her brother's tears, the sister gave him $100. Evening came again. The father asked the same question. The son handed over the $100. Without blinking, the father said, "Go, throw it in the well." Again, the boy obeyed. No guilt, no resistance, but the father was patiently waiting for the real lesson to strike. On the third day, with no mother or sister to help him, the son stood alone. No one left to save him. No easy money. Tired, scared, and with no choice, he finally stepped out into the real world. He roamed the markets under the scorching sun, asking for work. Nobody wanted to hire a rich man's spoiled son. Hours passed. Humiliation after humiliation. Door after door shut on his face. Finally, a shopkeeper, seeing the boy's desperation, gave him work. "Unload the sacks from that truck," he said. The boy, who had never lifted anything heavier than a smartphone, bent his back for the first time. The sacks were rough. The weight crushed his shoulders. His palms burned. Sweat trickled down his face, but he kept going. After hours of grueling labor, he earned $20. Tired, broken, and in pain, he walked home, clutching those $20 like a treasure. That evening, when his father returned, the ritual repeated. "What did you earn today, son?" The boy, with trembling hands, gave him the crumpled $20. The father looked at him and said quietly, "Now, throw it in the well." But this time, the boy's eyes widened. "What? Throw it away? Dad, do you have any idea how hard I worked for this? My hands are still shaking. My back is hurting. I earned this with my blood and sweat. How can you tell me to throw it away?" He shouted, tears of frustration in his voice. The father smiled, a gentle, proud smile. "Exactly, my son. Exactly," he said softly. "When you truly work hard for something, when your blood, sweat, and soul are invested into it, is no longer just money. It becomes a piece of you, and that is why hard work is priceless. Now you understand why I have never taken shortcuts, why I value every single penny earned with effort. For the first time in his life, he understood what his father was trying to teach him all along. Dear friends, we often forget the true meaning of success. Success isn't about followers or likes. It's not about going viral. It's about the effort you put in when no one is watching. It's about the respect you earn for yourself through struggle and perseverance. If you ever feel lost, remember this story. Remember why you started. And most importantly, remember to trust the process, not just the outcome.